Consider for a moment the links in the chain that bring food to our tables. The land, the seeds, water and sunshine, and the hands that cultivate and harvest the crops. There is an intimate connection between farm workers' labor and the food that we all consume. Yet farm workers are often undervalued, underappreciated, and underserved. Can you imagine rising before the sun, enduring long hours of rigorous physical labor, surrounded by the extreme Florida heat and humidity, as well as constant exposure to pesticides? And after giving your full physical self, you still earn deplorable wages and live in impoverished conditions. This is the life of farm workers. Yet despite these hardships, farm workers somehow retain a spirit of community, faith, and perseverance. In 1983, a group of farm workers in the rural community of Mascot in Central Florida together decided to form a new organization, the Farm Worker Association. The original purpose of the Farm Worker Association was to organize farm workers of different races to more effectively address the wide spectrum of issues affecting them, including their struggles for better housing, wages, and working conditions. The Farm Worker Association has grown to be a strong, multi-ethnic, economically viable organization with more than 20 years of experience in leadership development and effective action for social change. Today, with more than 7,000 member families, the Farm Worker Association of Florida has 5 offices in Apopka, Pearson, Homestead, Fellsmere, and Immokalee. Most of the member families work in the vegetable, citrus, mushroom, sod, fern, and foliage industries.
I am a farm worker myself, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of my fellow farm workers who work in the fields, producing food and other farm products that end up on tables of America and homes of America. We believe that we do a great contribution to society, and for that reason we deserve better treatment and respect for our dignities. In the last 20 years, we have been working in the communities and has made some improvements. We have seen some changes, but still farm workers suffer a lot of injustice, exploitation, discrimination, and we have to continue working to improve living and working conditions for our fellow farm workers.
Nosotros en los trabajos sí nos tratan mal, nos pagan mal, porque aquí la mera verdad, los que ganan son los contratistas, los chiveros, los salarios, como he dicho, no nos alcanza muy a fuerza apenas para la renta, para mal comer o mal vestir.
The mission of the Farm Worker Association is to improve the lives of farm workers and other low-income people. The Farm Worker Association takes a holistic approach to addressing the needs of the community through workplace and community organizing, leadership development, health education, research projects, and community services. Although the work of the association is focused on farm workers, membership and project activities are open to all community members, regardless of occupation. Improving farm worker health has always been a pillar of the association's work. The Farm Worker Association has trained more than 4,000 farm workers, about pesticide safety precautions and related health risks, as well as the laws regulating agricultural pesticide use. The association continues to advocate for increased enforcement of farm worker health and safety protections.
Había habido muchos abusos parte de los rancheros a los trabajadores inmigrantes, muchos abusos de la gente que no sabe dónde ir a tomar una orientación acerca de pesticidas.
I started working on the farm when I was 10 years old in 1966 up until 1995. And I can become disabled, down with arthritis, sick. I had open heart surgery. All these chemicals got in my face and messed my face up.
Es importante porque ayudan mucho al campesino y nos han ayudado bastante para aquí en las labores. Han venido a hablar con los patrones por las pesticidas y hemos sufrido lesiones de aquí de la hoja. Inclusive mi marido se enfermó de sus 2 pies con bastantes heridas, granos, ronchas y de las 2 piernas. A lo largo de 7 años sufrió él de las pesticidas que hacen daño, pues, de aquí que ponen aquí en las labores.
The Farm Worker Association is also engaged in other health projects, such as general health education, vocational rehabilitation for farm workers, HIV and pregnancy testing, as well as peer support groups for pregnant women and their partners. Community organizing and leadership development are integral components of all Farm Worker Association projects. Community leaders' skills are developed through such activities as trainings about their rights and the legislative process, meeting with legislators locally and in Tallahassee, as well as engaging farm workers in leadership committees. It is essential that farm workers know their rights so that they can participate in decision-making processes that affect their lives.
Many farm workers in Florida are immigrants. They come here in this country to get a better life for themselves and their family. Unfortunately, when they ended up, to work, especially farm working, they ended up working in the area where they're not really being treated well, fairly. At some point, they work for someone and they don't get paid. So, or working in a very bad condition, with a bad situation, bad working condition. And in that case, we think the right is very important for them to know. They need to know their rights as workers, as immigrants, as human beings in the state. And for that reason, I think having a movement like the association who is engaging and teaching, those people their rights, it is very important. And I'm hoping the association will keep on doing what it is doing, because that's what's keeping our people safer, in the field and at the workplace.
The Farm Worker Association is committed to being a leader in the farm worker movement in the state of Florida, nationally and internationally. The Farm Worker Association is committed to raising consciousness about the important societal and economic contributions of farm workers. The Farm Worker Association of Florida continues to work diligently to improve the lives of farm workers and rural poor communities. The association is committed to challenging and transforming the well-established systems that maintain farm workers and the rural poor in situations of poverty, exploitation, and powerlessness.
Nous disons merci en pile pour la communauté, pour l'organisation, pour le travail à faire. Pour vous toujours qu'un là pour ne pas laguer. Parce que bon Dieu dit dans la parole, il n'est pas payé commencement, c'est la fin qu'il paye.
And I want to give back the community why they give me to me. Because that's why I'm very happy to be part of this, the Farm Workers Organization. I'd be happy to learn more the rights of the people. And it's beautiful when you have somebody beside you and hear your problem for the community. Because
we have been working for farm workers' rights for a long time, and we will continue working for justice. Continuaremos luchando por la justicia.